So welcome on the show tonight, and the topic is very simple, as you can see already on your screen. It is number one. IMF is advising Nigerians to Nigerian government actually to remove fuel subsidy, and then we'll get into the details just a little bit now. And then the second item tonight we are going to be discussing. I'm not going to do it alone. I'm going to open the lines for everybody to call in, and the line is this. So the second topic we are going to be doing together tonight is about Uncle Kingsley Moghaly, who is now saying that uh, he is disappointed in Nigerian youth as a result of the fact that they didn't vote him in the last election, because he felt that from the way everybody was talking, from the way everybody was so agog, was so zealous about the election, Nigerian youth, he was supposed to have won, but he didn't win. Nigerian youth, how far now? Uncle Moghaly dey vex. In case you don't know, he dey vex for now. Shago, your wahala too much. Okay, fine. So while I wait a little bit for just a few seconds, because this show is not going to last for too long. Henceforth, this show maximum time is 30 minutes. Okay, so Uncle Moghaly is angry. So Nigerian youths, you fuck up. Honestly, you fuck up. Moghaly is angry, say on a fuck up. Seriously, on a fuck up. But let's face it, if Moghaly is fuck up, is angry, is disappointed, how about others? Well, all of una get everything una do when it make sense. Uncle Moghaly don't ready to enter so rock, una just feel like that. No good. Meanwhile, brother, our brother IMF, I beg your pardon. Why am I saying MFM? Don't vex. See, you know, some what people should not call yet, please. Don't call yet. Don't call yet. Look, don't call yet. Don't call yet. We'll open the lines very shortly now. So Uncle IMF too. Don't talk. Say, make ona remove ona first subsidy. Let's wait for a few more people to come. Just like 30 seconds or so after the short break, and then we'll be right back. This song is by Midday Dries. It is in respect of Fela Nicola Pokuti, and then I trust that you're going to enjoy it. Yeah, let's do this break together.
Idea about your environment must represent the music and the arts. So the arts. So I think, as far as Africa is concerned, music cannot be for enjoyment. Music has to be for
Father of Afrobeat, Olufeta Mofunwe 20 closer. Anytime.
Alright, people, welcome back. So we're talking tonight about two things. IMF is asking Nigerians. Okay, let me open the lines because I see a lot of people already wanted to have some things to say. But please do not do WhatsApp call. For tonight, please, let's just do direct call on the number I displayed on the screen earlier. So let me open the line now. 1 second, just wait a little moment. I'm going to open the line for people. It's not yet open, so I'm going to open it just about now, and then everybody will be able to call in if you want to make your contributions. I want to hear your. But I have some reactions to Uncle Kingsley Moghaly, who is angry that Nigerian youth did not vote him. And what do I have to say? I know all of you also have your reaction to those of you that will be saying, you want to console him. he was disappointed because he had expectations. He should not have expected Nigerian youth. Somehow he had expectation. Nigerian youth failed him. It's unfortunate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My heart. All right. Uh, and what do I have to say about this? You see, number one fact is that the truth is this makes it look like Uncle Kingsley Moghaly didn't study the population it was coming to serve. Alright? If the reason he threw in the gauntlet, or he decided to dive in politics, was because he expected Nigerian youths to vote for him. If he was banking on the Nigerian youth, then that was a wrong banking system. Totally wrong. You know why it is wrong? Because it simply means you did not understand the body policy. It simply also means that you did not understand the the characteristics of the population you want to serve. That is the meaning of saying you are disappointed in Nigerian youths. I'm sorry, I wanted to say this during the election too, but I didn't want to discourage people. Mr. Showore also made similar statements during an interview I saw with Dari, my friend of Legit. You know, when Showore was saying that he already has 22 million votes, they're not saying youths will vote for. It simply means Showore thought he understood already well enough the characteristics of the Nigerian youth population, that there are 22 million in the demography of youth population that obtain their PVC does not automatically translate to the vote you will be having. And I cried out immediately on the day when they said they first shift the election. I see this is deliberate. Na game. Na game. We know I'm now. Na game. Do you know what? Number one, schools were on strike. It has meaning. In case you don't know it, it has meaning that schools will be on strike during about the time. I thought I told people not to do WhatsApp call, but okay, maybe I'll just manage to take WhatsApp calls. If you want, if it is WhatsApp that you want to do that, safe for you, well, do it. I'll talk to you people. All right, so I'll just have to be exchanging this. If you want to do WhatsApp call, do it. I'll try. I just hope this thing favors all of us. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Why?
Yeah, I just called. I'm going to call you back later.
Can you not do video call? Please, let's do only direct call, please. WhatsApp call will not work well tonight, please. WhatsApp call will not work well. Let's do direct call. If you try the direct call and it's not working, let me know so that I can know what to do immediately. I want everybody to contribute on this show. I don't want to disenfranchise people like INEC did during the election. Alright? But let's get it clearly. WhatsApp will not favor us tonight. So let's do direct. If you want to call in, call direct call, please. Do direct call. WhatsApp will not work. Alright? You saw what we just had, the issue we had right now. Please do direct call if you can. I know it's not everybody that will be able to do that. I don't know. Does it mean that the line I tried to open didn't open? So that I can understand it. Yeah. Do direct call, please, so that we can have this conversation going well for all of us. Right. Alright, so the number to call once again is on the screen now, 081. If you're calling from outside Nigeria, you can see what I mean, 081 7074744, and that's the number to call. So I'll leave it for a few more seconds on the screen so that people can call in, and I'll continue my my discussion. Alright, so when Showore said he had 22 million votes initially, I was like, oh god, are you saying you bank on Nigerian youth? And for a fact, get me well, if you have to do demography of people that voted Showore, at least among this new generation candidates, it was Showore that had the highest of votes, right? I think he had how many? Was it 33,000 votes plus? All right, but Showore had 33,000 votes among the rest of them. If we do the demographic categorization, Showore probably didn't have the most of votes from youth. More elderly people might have even believed in him more than youth. See, Nigerian youth, it is, in fact, Moghaly, it was an understatement for you to say that you are disappointed in Nigerian youth. It's an understatement. Big one. You know why I said so? Because Nigerian youth are not the kind of people you think they are. No, far from it. You didn't study them well. If you did, you will not have lost that election, or not have lost as woefully as it happened, not as it did, because that was not your performance. That was the performance of the Nigerian youth back then. Anyways, I played too much, I know. But let's face the reality. Nigerian youth are not the kind of people you feel or you believe that they are if you are coming from abroad. A lot of people who are in Nigeria and who are contesting know how to capture the youth they want to govern, not loom on the surface and believe that everybody believes in them. No, don't loom on the surface. All right, that's why if Moghaly presidential candidate had less than 20,000, had less than 50,000 votes, even she already did not have up 50,000 votes. Presidential candidates, how about House of Rep candidates that are gaining as much as 100,000 votes to win just their own district? Senators winning with over 200,000 votes just to capture one senatorial district. Do you know what it means? It simply means you can't be a president if you cannot even win one senatorial district out of the entire federation. You can't even be a governor. So what are we simply saying? Do you know how many senatorial districts will be in each of the states of the 36 states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? So those that are within the country that are contesting, which you may call professional politicians, you can call them professional politicians if you like. They know the amount of use that they know one-on-one that they can control in their thousands, or they can use other people to influence and capture effectively. So don't say you are disappointed. You didn't study them well enough. You are contesting for the first time, you want to be president. I'm not saying it cannot happen, but you did not study Nigerian youth population well enough to be sure that they are ready for you. They're not ready for you. In fact, they are not ready at all. They're not ready at all. That's the issue. All right? It is not that you are not good enough, but that they are not ready at all. I hope you are getting it now. Then another thing is that for other people who might be already thinking about also training the gauntlet they want to contest in coming elections, maybe 2023, the reality is that, ladies and gentlemen, if you are speaking to community of students, whether on campuses, and you have been doing seminars like Fela Durotoye and co, and you feel because you have been talking to students, it automatically means you win election. It is also not true. That is also not a yardstick to determine who will vote or not vote for you. That's a very wrong basis to base it. You don't base it like that. It's not true. It does not happen. It doesn't happen that way. I'm sorry. I hope people understand what I'm saying. It doesn't happen that way. To believe that, oh, because they believe in me, I've been talking to them in seminars, you won't win election. You will not. Those you are talking to at seminars, campuses and all of that, they are people who are within campus. Most of them do not vote. Get it very clearly. Some of them want that PVC to be able to do banking transactions, or to have means of identity at least anytime it is called upon. Not that they actually want to vote. No. So don't get it wrong. I hope you understand it now. So that is tutorial 101 for for new and intending politicians. You have to get it. I think Shore is on spot. Is doing well. Let's not get it badly. He's getting it. Shore went enough at the grassroots and did everything he should. He used both the social media where the youth are. He used the grassroots. He used everything. But I understand that because he was coming for the first time, not a lot of them would jump on him. Do you understand? And number two factor is that what they were used to, it will not happen immediately that you change them. They are used to money during elections, so they will not jump at it almost immediately. Alright? I hope you get it. I didn't plan to talk too much on this show tonight, so let's do a little more.
I light it up, the shit is moving closer. Wanna call it job because I'm still younger. Face it to vacant, cause I need to the feel it. Record there, got to cause I need to the feel it. Sophia from the drop, yeah. So the master eat everybody no more, yeah. Galactica Lucy, your city was burnt up. There's so many massacres, I think get you locked up. Copy for the other state, it was a joke.
Alright, let's continue to the second topic on the day. It is about the IMF advising Nigerian government to remove for subsidy. What do you feel about this? Well, if you cannot do call, please advise that you therefore do message on the screen. I'll read all the messages. I will read messages. If you cannot do call, I understand that there will be issue with calls probably. So if you cannot call, I'm sorry, it's been a long time I used that studio line, so as a result it might not be working. So if you cannot do call, do message. I'll read your message, and I think we should even be doing messages first instead of calls. Alright, but if you want to do call, please do the call, and then we should enjoy one another. I will soon be rounding up this show in about 10 to 15 minutes because I don't want it to be lasting too long for people that are playing back because they don't have the privilege of joining immediately on the show. Alright, so my next topic here is about for subsidy, So what's the point? The point is that the IMF International Monetary Fund has advised Nigerian government to remove fuel subsidy, while stating that it is essential, therefore, to begin to add the money to. Please do not call WhatsApp because it's not working tonight. We have to do. I'm sorry, it's unfortunate. We'll have to do direct call. If you can call, if you're watching, do direct call, and let me display the number again in case you're just joining. The number to call for this show is 08170747424. 08170747424. Do direct call, please. Alright, so we are talking about the International Monetary Fund advising Nigeria to remove fuel subsidy, and then what they are simply saying is that it is depriving Nigerians of other amenities. Well, it is not the first time that the IMF has been advising Nigeria and Nigerians. Alright, the IMF has advised Nigerians in the past, especially starting from the 1989, if I'm correct. 1989, the Structural Adjustment Program, SAP. Those of you that were very much around during the SAP period, you understand this. When IMF advised Nigerians to structurally adjust. I think it was Babangida era then, pre-1999 democracy. pre-1999 civilian return. Civilian rule. So they advised structural adjustment program. They also advised loan, the IMF loan. Nigerian students, activists, a lot of people have fought against the IMF loan and said, no, we don't need a loan, so don't give us a loan. And after serious battle and all of that, it turned out that the Nigerian gluttonous, the Nigerian this kleptomanic government went for the loan. And how did it turn out? We became slaves, looking for how to repay the loan. What did we do with the loans? Well, some will say there were a few projects here and there, pockets of them, but Nigeria till today is still indebted to a whole lot of debt. It was since then we started borrowing everywhere. We borrow something, we borrow from devil. President Buhari too has started borrowing up and down. The last time he went to China with the ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to go and be begging for loan. Can you imagine? Begging for loans. And those ones are now telling us that they will colonize, we should take it easy. They want to colonize us one by one, that we should wait for our turn. Wait for our turn to be colonized. We want to give you money. We'll borrow you. But meaning that we'll colonize you, but we'll do it one by one. Calm down. Nigeria. Oh boy, attack for our country. So that was how it went. Alright. So now, borrowing money, IMF time and all of that. And then afterwards, what has removal of first subsidy amounted to in Nigeria? Alright, who are the people that are so-called people making money from this subsidy and not letting Nigerians have the fuel and all of that? These are questions we should be asking ourselves. Who is answering these questions and all of that? So, long and short of it is that they have been fooling us for long. Nigerians, so let me do 5 more minutes on this show and then I'll close, because it looks like we are having trouble with the line. People are calling on WhatsApp instead of calling on the direct line. I don't understand why, because I have the WhatsApp on another phone. The direct line is on another phone, so I've not been using the direct line except for studio sessions. So I turn it on and it looks like the calls are not coming in. I need to understand what's wrong with that though. So let's do the comments a little bit. Paulo Green says, Shegun, you get it wrong, Jerry. Talk about election system. How is it safe to go out and vote? How easy it is to go to voting poll under 15 to 20 minutes and go back home? It's one of the things we have been fighting for now. No, that will not be today now. But person who contest to understand what the system look like before you contest now. I'm not saying it therefore means it would not say, it will not condemn the voting system. But this time he is not condemning the voting system, he is condemning Nigerian youth. Alright, he's not saying he's disappointed in the electoral system. He's not alleging fraud. He's alleging that the Nigerian youths are actually not ready for the kind of new revolutionary politics, or if you like, professorial politics he was bringing on board. Alright, how many Nigerians are even educated to the professorial understanding that he was bringing? So he was supposed to break it down into modules. Me as I did, so I understand grammar. No, if he really wants to start doing it, I understand, I can speak. Alright, I'm educated. I've gone to schools, I've been to schools, I've attended classes, I've attended a lot of things. So I'm not just the kind of person you can look down and say, who's this guy? A lot of people call me Mittel once I come on my show, because they feel that this guy, because of the kind of dread he wears and all of that, yeah, a lot of people think or look down on me that this guy is just some kind of roadside guy. I understand that. I don't have a problem. It's normal. But the reason I'm breaking it down to Moses, why we make me they speak pidgin. So tell I even call the join Yoruba to Ram. Now because say I understand the kind of country we would do. If you want to reach out to more people, the reality is that you need, I told you, this kind of phonetics will not capture youth. Conductor, bus conductor, meat seller, and all of that. Do you understand it? You have to break it down to more cells. You break them down, should break them down to more than you still not get 50,000 votes. Because the language they for now still understand is money. Let alone a person that goes into AC just organizes 200 million naira conference, bring the people that are donning Agbada and wearing caps at the rear and all of that, looking fine, talking to them in economic terms, IMF language, World Bank language, you know, London School of Economic Grammar, and you think you win election. Hello, in Nigeria, you died here. Alright, so Plenty Water says IMF equals to USA. USA is owing China. You took the loan interest IMF USA was going to earn. Okay, that Prodigy says the only way youth can participate is voting from their mobile device. Anything aside from this, count them out. Which parents go allow in Peking near ballot box for election day? You see, the reality is that, let me tell you, even if you are right, that Prodigy, for what you just said, but let us also face it, the reality is that even if Nigerian youths are going to be voting on their mobile device, don't you also think that it can be manipulated? Until we can vote at our polling units and everybody can see who is voting, who are they voting. As I the vote, you know, they see me again. At the vote, I don't go. At the vote from back, I don't go. You understand? Nobody they see me after I don't vote. Whether pay me money for voting or challenge me for why I vote, nobody they see me. I don't vote, I don't go. Just like jump. You came in through here, you finish election, they are guiding you to go out. We can use the same centers they use for jump now. And instead of having mushroom polling units, we can have as big as possible. Alright? The same way a jump center can contain as much as 500 candidates at a time. At a time. You know, 500 people at a time. They don't know themselves. They only know where their center is. Alright? Then instead of having two police guiding each unit, where more than 10 thugs are bamboozling each unit, you can have one center. People just go in the CBT way. You vote, it goes in. You can see total votes so far. After you vote, you see the result so far. You go out through another way. You came in through right. You go out through left. Nobody sees. Nobody knows the out. They just say people they going, people they going, people they going. They know the way they know where they go out. And as they go out, police they outside. They exit. The guy people say, thank you for voting, go. Thank you for voting, go. But as you are voting, they see the total before you come and total when you go. That's only what you have access for now. And everybody can also see the center. There will be the agents will be at the back end of the center. As this person votes, as you say, one vote don't add to the other party. As another person vote, one vote don't add to my own party. Agents see that. You know, you cannot have two agents per unit. One is looking at whether there's a manipulation on each system. Another is looking at the output on the projector screen, and you can see so far, and everybody is seeing it glaringly. Until we get to that stage where nobody will victimize you for who you vote or pay you for who you vote. We can because even if you have to see, even ATM, the ATM system, if they want to manipulate it, they can. It is because they know you know your last balance that they cannot cheat you. But those that will still do it within the banking sector will do. The same thing applies to INEC. Do you understand it? Now, if bank won't cheat you, they know how to do it. Bank that will wish you happy birthday on your birthday. You unsolicited SMS, so they wish you happy birthday and still deduct 4 naira. I joke so much.
But they saw it back then and they broke trap. Kalakuta vibes in call. Africa shrine in call.
The whole idea about your environment must represent in the music, in the arts. So in the arts.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me too?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly, and I'm sure that people can hear you well as well. So,
Okay, alright.
I just tried something out on the WhatsApp. So, if you want to still do WhatsApp call other people, this is just to let you know. You can try it now. You never tell. It may work just like this one is working. So, go ahead. Let us have your contribution to the show tonight. Are you
Okay,
there?
and
Okay.
you can't say because it will get manipulated is why we should not go to e-voting, or we shouldn't use it. Why do you still put your money in the bank? Why do you put your money in GTB? Why can't you say, okay, hackers will hack into your account and manipulate the figures, and you can lose money or your money gets stolen? Why do you still have that faith in bank? Why not save your money inside Kulu and say you don't want to use banks? So in the same way, we are saying we can get cyber security guys and some tech guys to safeguard the server and all of that.
Yeah, which is why I mentioned the idea of agents.
We
Political
can't
party
say
agents will be
we,
the
see, we
replacement
can't
for
keep
IT guys
oh,
or supporters to IT guys to be
see,
checking.
yeah, exactly.
Do you think if your bank wants to cheat you, do you think they can cheat you?
But why do you still have the faith in the bank?
Because they
put
know,
your money?
because they know I have my own accounts too. Because they know I'm following
Exactly.
my
Why not
account.
give a why not give a private company also to manage the electoral process?
Excuse
and
me, have you
and,
considered
tell
that?
people,
Have you considered that?
the one thing about
there's-
tech,
have you
one thing
considered
about
that
the tech field is one thing about the tech field is there are some certain work ethics that they don't bypass, you understand? And
Okay.
they can't manipulate anything. For them to even manipulate, they will know, and they will know there are some log files that will
Like
be there
Atiku
on
is
the
making
server that they
reference
will
to
know
INEC
who
server.
manipulated anything. What?
I said the same way Atiku is making reference to INEC server.
Not who is talking about those INEC server. We're talking about other stuff here. INEC. I'm not talking about INEC. See, it's the same way banks are operating. See, there's nobody that will do something in banks today that will get approved by someone, or logs and all those things. They will see everything. You understand? We can't keep.
But can I ask you a question? Can I get where you are going, but can I ask you a question? Do you know that the reason banks are giving you security confidence is because there's competition?
What
There are competition. There's Access Bank, there's Diamond Bank, there's GTBank. There are many banks. You understand?
No, I don't
So
think,
they don't want to
I don't
lose
think,
confidence in their customers. So all of them are doing normal.
No, I really don't think.
If there's monopoly in the banking sector, shit will happen.
Even if
So
it happens,
INEC is
at the
only
end of
one,
the day,
except there's competition
see,
with
at the end of
INEC.
the day, even if it happens, if monopoly happens at the bank, at the end of the day, they still fish out who did what and how much the person stole. Everything is inside the system. See, we can't keep risking the lives of people.
I
Allowing
agree
talks
with you.
and
I agree with you,
people
though.
to determine our
I agree
elections.
with you as far
And
not
and
risking lives of people. I agree with you on that
we
one.
use the the reason why you can't participate is because no parent will watch his child go to the ballot box at the election day where talk everywhere and they'll say you want to vote. It's not possible. Look at the people, look at the youth that participated in Big Brother, look at how they were put in SMS and all those things. And the government, these current politicians, they know that if you have that kind of standard, then they are ready to lose power because they will vote them out. That's really power. If voting is the way forward. And that's the way, be it manipulated or not, it's still the way forward.
So,
It is better
I hear
come back
you.
than to
Now,
lose like
now
an
that one
election.
pain you. We make you call,
And
Abi.
people like Solomon determining election are fit for us. Is that unreasonable? So that's what I have to say. All right, bye bye. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. They go. I agree with him though that we cannot say because there will be manipulation. We should therefore continue to raise the likes of people. I agree. But then let us also face the fact. Uh, the reality is that there should be more to it because banks are doing normal because they have competitions. You have to understand that. The reality is also that if it were only one bank in the entire country, if there were to be only one bank in the entire country and there's monopoly, shit will happen. You understand? Some total kobo, some 3 kobo. If you multiply it by millions of people, now money. Bank we go wish you happy birthday on your birthday unsolicited though they go still deduct funeral for that happy birthday message. You understand? All right, anyways, I joke too much, I know. So what are you talking about? The IMF subsidy. IMF is advising Nigeria to remove fuel subsidy. So what do you think? What do you feel about that? And the Nigerian government has already said they will remove the subsidy gradually. It's not going to be at once. So keep calm. Keep calm. It will be gradual. It will not be instant. Amen. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So and then I began to remember that okay, there was a time we did this protest, 2012 January, Occupy Nigeria. They say 65 liter revolution now. How far? How far that matter? All right, I'm rounding up this show already. If you still want to call, you can do WhatsApp call. Now I think we already figured it out, and you can do WhatsApp call. All right, so if if you feel that the Nigerian government should increase or not increase for subsidy, what is your reaction? Because the Nigerian government is saying that, I mean, IMF is, for instance, telling Nigerian government that if they don't remove fuel subsidy, there will be no money to do such as um, other things such as a uh, put money in education, put money in health, put money in road infrastructure, and the rest of those. Okay, and that the money for a fuel subsidy, and then a lot of people believe, for instance, in that January 2012, that corruption is the main problem. These people collecting money for fuel subsidy and not importing fuel. They are the ones supporting you and sponsoring you for election. So remove corruption, not subsidy. All right. So subsidize fuel because there's nothing you're subsidizing for Nigerians after all. So if it is only fuel you're subsidizing and you still want to remove subsidy, then what is the benefit Nigerians get from their government after at all? So if you remove this subsidy, how much will Nigerians be benefiting from? How much will Nigerians begin to buy fuel if you remove subsidy altogether? Nigerians are asking. All right. So having said that, what do you feel, people? If we remove fuel subsidy altogether, what do you think will happen? All right. Um, and then I want to also say that you see, this fuel subsidy matter is very important because not many people understand that when you subsidize a commodity, it means the price was supposed to be higher, and then you are making it cheaper for people who cannot afford. But on the other side, it is also said that some people collect money from subsidy, but they are not actually buying the fuel. So there's corruption in the process. Some oil marketers collect subsidy, they claim subsidy, but they don't bring the fuel they bought and claim subsidy for into the country. They divert it to other country and still sell at higher prices and make additional money in addition to the subsidy they collect. Corruption. But Nigerian government knows these people. Why not prosecute these people and keep this money for the sake of Nigerians, which is where the problem is. So when we say remove corruption, I mean remove corruption, not subsidy. That is the meaning. Deal with those people who are corrupt and stop creating. And do you know what they do? They create artificial scarcity to make it look like, oh, if we don't remove this subsidy, this scarcity will continue. Let us remove it once and for all. And because of panic buying, everybody will begin to say, Are we not already buying at 500 naira per liter by going to queue? You know, when there is ordering at black market, when you are buying at black market rate, it's already high. So why not let's kukuma remove this thing and know how much we are buying? This thing started from Obasanjo's time. So those of you that say alien Obasanjo and say Baba is our Baba, now him start to the commot subsidy. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this time you have tried. I gotta go. So no more calls tonight. We had only one call from WhatsApp. Many calls from WhatsApp actually, but I didn't take all of them because I wasn't sure I wanted to do WhatsApp call, and I think I'm already having issue. Let me remove it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, somebody wants to explain something. What are you explaining? Let me hear you. Let me hear you. What are you explaining? Plenty water. Make I round off on top your explanation so that everybody can get what you have to say on top of this matter, right? Everybody should know that Nigeria is a fraudulent country. That's Pablo's kitchen. Are you for real? Are you sure? As in, thoroughly sure. People, Nigeria is a funny place to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining, we are talking about the fuel subsidy that IMF has advised Nigerian government to remove. If you feel it should be removed, what's your comment? If you are joining late or if you are joining on a playback, you didn't join a live show, please always what you can do is drop your own comment. What do you feel about removal of fuel subsidy? Nigerians are saying it is not the right thing to do. All right. So some other people feel no, it's okay, blah blah blah. All right. So onto that, I want to say I know more comments are coming in, but not all of them are dropping at the instant. That's the problem I have. Matthew Abiodun says build refineries in Nigeria and subsidy will be a thing of past. Plenty Water then explains, say what you see when you log onto your account is only a journal of what you have and not the actual system the bank uses to disburse either by transfer or withdrawal. Do you get this explanation, people? Apodic says I'm a software engineer and I have worked with financial companies home and abroad. So what's the point? Dear GM says IMF is a fraud. The Apodic says I know what I'm saying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all of us have tried. I think we have to do the rest by way of comment because this show is already getting prolonged than I planned. I'll see you tomorrow, people, when we shall be discussing. Tomorrow I shall be discussing, in addition to whatever question arising on the news tomorrow, I shall be discussing Nnamdi Kanu. Who is interested in Nnamdi Kanu? Let's talk about Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow. But get ready to buy fuel at high cost, Nigerians, okay? Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, please don't stop talking about things that matter because this is your country and whatever decision they make or take is going to affect all of us. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Yeah, the signature is keep talking about the things that matter as usual. So follow us on the social media if you have not already done so, or if you are not already doing so, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook at Objectv Media, the same name on YouTube. And if you are not already subscribed to this space, please do so. If you are not already subscribed to this space, you're joining this channel for the first time, please do by clicking on subscribe button and also try and click the notification bell. Yes, Oladepo Uyewole is asking what time tomorrow. I think we should start doing 7 p.m. every day. We should have a constant time and do 30 minutes straight. 30 minutes straight, 7 p.m. every day. So we should do 7 p.m. tomorrow. Alright, let's do 7. Everybody gets at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Latest 7:30, but 7 p.m. I want to do tomorrow. So I want to see how we can be managing 30 minutes from 7 o'clock to 7:30. discussing Nigeria and looking for way forward for our country. So I feel this bedu, and this is also to tell you if you're an upcoming artist and you have a song or anything to promote on this show, reach out to me via the number. Play this video back, the number I displayed earlier. All right. Poor network, they have to tell you something. All right, so if you have song you want me to be playing on my show, reach out to me. You pay a token or you pay a fee, no matter how little, because it's not cheap to do this show I do, right? You pay fee, but I'll be playing your music and I'll be promoting your songs. I love upcoming artists. I love some music are actually very beautiful, sweet and sound. The only problem they have is they no blow. So if you're an up and coming act, all right, send your song to me on WhatsApp and let's talk about it. I'm going to listen to it and see whether it's something I can play. All right, even if not shaku, send them. Some of you are good with your shaku, send it, so that I can be playing during my show, just like this one. And at the text I talk say I don't dey go with that. God bless you.
He's still living, I say he's still living. Attack on somebody every day. 1958, now you show us the way. Kalakuta Republic, you show us his name. What you bet you gone like a cola de pitos. Straight out to the year like it everybody knows. You show us the holy, you show us the scripture. You taught us the grinding, you taught us the holy.
So I think, as far as Africa is concerned, music cannot be for enjoyment. Music has to be for revolution. Really.
Father of Afrobeat, Olufela, mo fun we 20 closer. Anytime I light it up, the shit is moving closer. One call it derby, cause I'm still younger. Face it to vacant, cause any to the feel it. Record there, 32, cause any to the feel it. Straight up, cause any